Minchell Aqueduct Marina's 8th anniversary. Before I go any further, I have got one large apology to make. Yeah.
You're charging too
Or
much.
those of you that are football followers will know that Aqueducts don't win very often.
But
Jeff, Mr. Harris here is a season ticket holder and goes to every game. But thought today he'd come to the anniversary do here. What's the score at Crew today? Crew 5. Other guys 0.
They're having this every fortnight now.
Anyway, so, I'm speaking now, so. Those of you who don't know, I'm Robert Parton. My wife's here. We live next door. This is nominally our enterprise. But more importantly, there's a gang of people here in uniform, white shirts, blue jumpers with a logo on. We're all here to try and help you as best we can to make your boating experience or your caravanning experience as good as it can be. Please take the opportunity today while they're off duty and clean. Please take the opportunity to ask those questions, the little things you're worrying about or things you might want doing. Take the opportunity. There isn't much that we can't help with. And the worst we can say is no, but we'll do our best. So please take the opportunity to catch up with them all. Caravanning, brokerage, moorings, chandlery, boat repairs, all the rest of it, please ask. Anyway, the last 12 months has been quite an interesting year. Despite Brexit, despite Mr. Trump, and despite True Alex getting relegated, and all the gloom and doom, if you turn the TV off and don't read the newspaper, we've actually had quite a good year. Anyway, really thank you to all of you. Last year we raised money for several charities. We raised well in excess of £6,000 over the year. Thank you all. You all helped out, and it ranges from small donations to local small church things, but by far the biggest one last year was the Joshua tree, which Dave sorted out last year. Thank you to Dave and Sue and your various helpers, or anybody else who. It was a really popular cause, and I'm sure that amount of money will have had a real impact. At the school place. But apart from collecting money for charity, we've also had quite a good year collecting prizes this year as a marina. And we've got a hat trick of prizes. First up, in November, we got and went and won the South Cheshire Chamber of Commerce Business Awards. We won the Customer Service Award. Rest assured, they never spoke to me. But Bernie, Holly, Sarah and Julie did get themselves all dressed up, went on to Crew Hall and had a very good night out, so thanks to them for going and collecting that one. Shortly afterwards, we have, actually there's rather a sad blue flag out there that needs replacing. We had 5 gold anchors, which is the grading scheme for marinas, and that was up for review and renew, and we had an assessment in September, October, and we applied to say we retained our 5 gold anchors. So when the wind dies down, we'll put a new flag up. And then, that's right. So, and finally, and probably the one we're most proud of, was we went to the London Boat Show and we were presented with the Inland Marina of the Year Award by British Marine. which really had nothing to do with us because it relied entirely on people like yourselves going to the website and voting for us. So thank you to all of you that did. Those of you voted for the other ones, never mind, but thank you for that, and it was very, very much appreciated, and we had a fantastic afternoon out at London. Moving on to the year ahead, we have another nominated charity for the next 12 months, charity called Anne's Wish, which is a muscular dystrophy charity. Unfortunately, Rob Eden, who nominated the charity, he has a very close personal connection with it. He has a boat moored out there. He actually bought the boat from Crick last year. Unfortunately, he can't be here. But there is some information around. Please take a look, have a look, and we'll be obviously trying to raise money for them over the coming year. The main event, obviously, will be our open day and the Boaters Bash. The Boaters Bash is the 22nd of July out here in the marquee. We've booked a band called Blowzone. Thank you. Which come highly recommended, and they're an 8-9 piece. So all I can say to you, those who enjoyed Paul Larkin last year, I saw him at another event about a fortnight ago and mentioned we were having this band. He said they'd be fantastic. So that's on the 22nd of July. Also the open day on the Sunday. If you're really enthusiastic, we're also the same charity. There's a kayaking trip going from Wrenbury to Llangollen.
It's right? From here
to Llangollen. 2 days kayaking. If you haven't got a kayak, it's no excuse. We can find you one. So if that's something that appeals to you, we can arrange that. There's a few of us going. And for the real diehards amongst you, there's quite a few of us going to do the Tough Mudder at Cholmondeley Castle in September.
Is that a drinking contest?
Moving on. I haven't quite finished yet. I didn't do it last year, but most years I like to do a presentation to a moorer or somebody who has been good for the marina, a friend of the marina, perhaps an unsung hero sometimes. And this year we're going to nominate it to a couple who have been with us from the day we opened, have used most of the, if not all of the marina services at some time or another, and have always reliably given us some feedback, which usually has been good, but it's always been helpful. Now, this couple, most of you will know, and they are great friends of the marina, and just know us all, and are very good to have around. And I suspect when they go out cruising, are fantastic ambassadors to the marina. So I'd like to give the Aqueduct Ambassadors Award to Barry and Marion Andrews.
So bad.
All I would say is, Marion, do you know how much flowers cost in Valentine's Week?
Yes, I do. I wish you'd told me
Without further ado, please stay as long as you want. White wine and red wine hopefully keep coming. We enjoy the year ahead. Some of you are booked in for a meal, I think 7ish, half 7, is that right? Holly, where they've gone later on. So just there's no rush to go away. Hang around as long as you want. Enjoy the evening and all the best. If had a glass, so raise the glass to 2017's cruising.